Alright, hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Cloud 2. So I did a lot of grinding off camera. There's some things I gotta go through with. Let's see. First, you see I have a lot of money. That's important. I've changed Max's wrench up to the smash wrench. And now we're just waiting on it, I think, to get more damage so that it can upgrade this way. So he just needs to level it. I have upgraded his gun to a grenade launcher, which needs a whole bunch of upgrading to progress. Let's see, Monica. I was in the process of building up her chopper. I think it's this one I want to do. And then I think her bandit Bastard is fine. The ride pod I have given Cannonball Arm 2. I just made it for my invention list. It's an upgrade. I also happen to have upgraded the core, and I have the barrel cannon here as well. All upgrades. We'll need this for the boss fight, I think, so I made it. And then, yeah. This is supposed to go in my smash wrench. I'm waiting on the points to do it. Because I screwed up I hit the button too many times and did 9 instead of 7. Not a big deal. What else is different here? I have a bunch of this crap. Oh, I have a bunch of weapons here. Okay, so we've got the bell trigger building up a little bit here. I forget which path it's going. I haven't really done anything with it, I don't think, actually. Now that I look at it, I haven't done a damn thing with the bell trigger. Got this longsword 6. It needs some exorcism. It needs 1 point of exorcism. I don't really want to put a holy water in it because it's just not cost efficient, but I might start putting holy waters in them because I also need this exorcism to get 18 points. I also made Monica a bone rapier, and I also got it to the point where it can level up to evil size. I just wanted to make sure I showed off the bone rapier for a minute. So now she has an evil size. So you need power to see it. She has this extra magic Broussard. And I think there was a Gladius that dropped somewhere. Yeah, there's this Gladius as well. That I haven't upgraded at all yet. Other than that, I just did the money. How have I been doing the money? Well, congratulations, you get to see how I've been doing the money. So we got our train here. If you come in the train, you can see all the NPCs that we've recruited. And I'm partly doing this because I haven't showed this off at all yet, but in the first car we have nobody, because nobody that we have left in the train sits in the first car. Everybody has different things they do. If you look at their abilities, Sheriff just shows you monster notes, which, I mean, you can see because I bought the book. So all he does as a partner is let you save an inventory slot on that book. Stuart heals you automatically and acts as a merchant in the train that will sell you shoes. I think I'll buy some shoes. Let's buy a dragon shoe. Well, you know what? I can craft all these shoes. I don't need to buy shoes. Mayor Need increases your money when you defeat enemies and exchanges metals. I should show this off. This is where you get all your different costumes. He's got a clown suit and a clown hat and clown shoes, which you never buy Need's shoes. You can make Need's shoes. Princess dress, Panther ensemble, Princess orb, Kitty bell, Princess boots, Panther boots. And a name change ticket, which I will definitely be picking up at least one of to show off a trick with the name change ticket. And if we come down here, the Priest Bruno will revive you from death once and sell you status recovery items as for what he sells. I know he sells antidote, holy water, soap, and Magus' tears, so antidote-y type effects. Rufio gives you bonus damage against undeads and will sell you elements, which unfortunately he only sells you these 4 crystals. He doesn't sell you holy crystals, which I really need. And if you spectrumize these elements, you only get 2 points, which sucks. Fabio, I'm going to add to my party, because instead of showing you his ability, because what he does is he makes bait and will sell you fishing bait. So if I go down to the character menu here, I can come down to Fabio and say, hey Fabio, make me bait. Do it again, and then you're done. I'll come down here, hey Corrin, what do you do? She always gives you an angel when you get the angel devil coin thing, and she'll sell you hero ones for Monica. So you also don't need to buy Need's hair ornaments. Actually, I don't think she sells needs ones. But these are just different hair ornaments you can get for Monica. So that instead of having the those little things on the side of her hair there, you have those ornaments instead. Oh, I also should show off the... No, I did already. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Granny Rosa. She makes cheese and will sell you amulets. The amulets she sells are the preventative measure amulets, so you don't really need to bother with them. If you add her to your party, she can make cheese. So that's where you see that I've got this like 10 cheese down here from. Which I think cheese is somewhere between bread and crunchy bread. And she'll make you 3 cheese. And then Conda sells you elements. We already know about Conda. Fabio, his bait is all the fishing bait, most of which I already have. Because I did do some fishing in dungeons. Anyway, we'll get to that. What I did was, yeah, I just went through the train, picked up everybody that made things, and then I come over here at the front of the train, and Eric is our moneymaker. You talk to Eric. He makes bombs and sells you gunpowder. If you add him to your party, you see that he can make bombs twice. When he makes bombs, you think, oh, I'm just going to get 2 regular bombs. No. He makes you, each time you make bombs, he makes 3 improved bombs. And you can do it twice each time, so he makes 6. Just to show him off. He boosts item acquisitions when you defeat a monster and sells you ores, so if you need ores for any of your materials, boom, that's where you get them. The best part about Eric is that those bombs sell for, I think, 150 each. So you get 900 Gildas every time his bar fills. And his bar fills basically like every map or so. Another thing I can do is I can come over here and talk to Polly. We can put Polly in our party. She sells you bread and ingredients for bread. Basically, she's the exact same merchant she was back in Palm Brinks, but she can make you bread. She can make 4 loaves of bread for you, and she just makes regular bread. Unfortunately, she doesn't make crunchy bread. It keeps telling me there's a change in the future, that something will happen. We're gonna ignore that for now. And while I'm here, I'll show off. Since I've shown off every other NPC, I will show off what Gordon, Adele, and Elaine do. Gordon gives you bonus attacks on plants and will sell you Georama parts, which is just log, dew, and rock, which I think Conda sells all of as well, so Gordon's functionally useless. But tell me about the future. Adele, if you come in here, ignore the rendering issues. Gradually raises the weapon HP of unequipped weapons and will sell you fruit items, which means she will sell you tasty water, which recovers thirst, I think. Banana gives thirst. There's also a bait. Poison apple, poison the enemy when you throw it at them. There's also a bait. Gooey peach, I don't think is a bait. Makes it gooey when you hit stone. Stoneberry petrifies them. Heartthrob cherry. Cure stop. She just tells you junk. The last NPC is probably one of the most important ones, and this is why I put her house near the entrance, so that when I came in here I could just grab things. In hindsight, I should put Polly near the entrance, but, well, whatever. Talk to Mullane. Mullane's abilities gives you bonus points when upgrading swords, will sell you tools and swords. If you talk to Mullane, you can buy different weapons. You can buy a wrench, drill wrench, turtle shell hammer, classic gun, base lard, gladius, repair armor. You can buy all this stuff. You don't really need any of it, but I had her in my party because she has no abilities, but what she does is she does what Cedric does for you, but for Monica's swords. So normally when a weapon levels up, you get 3 synthesis points. Unless you have Cedric, then a wrench gets 4 if a wrench levels up. If you have Gerald, a gun gets And Gerald is now on the train. Gerald was in my party initially because I was leveling Max's guns. Gerald gets you 4 on a gun, and Mylene gets you 4 on a sword. So that's how because I was just doing swords. I just had Mylene. I do everything with Monica's sword. And I just work on upgrading swords. What does this need right now? It needs Cyclone, which I don't have any win things. So I'm going to equip the evil size for now. And we'll roll with that. And we'll roll with, what's her name? Mylene, thank you. So we're going to go into the future. We've already seen this cutscene, so I'm going to skip it. And we should have our you've restored 100% of the future cutscene here as well. Good to hear.
You did it, didn't you? Here's a token of my gratitude.
Oh god, he's gonna spit something in his nose again. Yeah, the Jurak gun. Jurak gun is a unique gun that has, I think it only upgrades 2 or 3 times and upgrades along a unique path. So we'll hold on to that. But more importantly, we need to talk to this guy. We need to buy Donnie his Dark Coin. And we need to buy a Hamara badge. So that we can do that. And I need to buy a couple of these, but we can make them. So I'm just thinking, how many do we need here? We need like 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 4 at most for the whole chapter. And I don't think I want to buy them because I need to buy other things first. So we're going to hold off on them. Now, how does monster badges work? If you go to character, you go to Monica's monster transform, you see that you have 12 badges. And right now we just have the one. This one turns you into Hamara. And it has 9 attack, 4 defense. Pretty shitty. If you use X, you do floral spin. If you use square, you do sticky stat. Both the moves. So if we are in a dungeon and we click the right stick as if we were Max turning into a ride pod.
Max, listen.
Oh, she's gonna explain here.
If I use this badge, I can transform into monsters. I can change myself into the Hamara monsters Jurak mentioned. Then we can mix in with them and maybe get our hands on that sun drop we need.
Got it! Nice! Then we'll be able to make the flower bloom.
So let's go to the forest floor where the Hamara monsters show up.
Okay.
Alright. And that's basically all you have to do here, is do exactly as she said. So I'm gonna hop here, I'm gonna walk out this way, so I can save my game. Because I don't think I've actually done it since I have been grinding. And maybe I have. Yeah, it looks like I had saved like 10 minutes ago. Okay, so I did save before I started the episode. And I'm just gonna go into the woods here. And what we gotta do is basically just as Monica said. We gotta transform into Hamara, which I think are on this floor. You see, I did get some, basically all I did was I went into a dungeon, I did the floor, I backed out, I'd run around and grab all the NPCs out of the train. I realized Eric was the only one I needed as far as money. I just wanted Polly and Rosa for the food and Fabio for the bait. And you see if we right stick, boom, we turn into Hamara. Whee! Now, unfortunately, this means we can only talk to Hamaras. The rest of the enemies will still find us as enemies. But we can get some other monster badges in the game. Normally you get them by Boom. Normally you get them by making monster capsules. Gift capsules here, which you need unknown bone for. And putting 3 of an item in, and then giving the capsule to a monster. And I think you might still have to kill it. I don't know. But 2 of them, at least, I think it might just be those 2, you don't need a monster capsule for. You need to kill an undead, a skeleton soldier, with holy water to get the undead badge, and then you just buy the Hamara badge as part of the tutorial. And you want to give her some bread. And if we build this up, we need attack, lightning, exorcism, and scale, which that's a lot of stuff. So for now, we're just looking for Hamaras that we can talk to. So we're going to do this one dungeon and find our Hamaras. Oh, I also did get, let me show that off too. If you take a picture of this guy when he's smiling, which I can't show you that one, but I can show you this one. Wherever it is. This one. You can't see it great there, but there's one of his moves where he bends down a little bit. It looks like he's smiling. That's Spooky Grass Smile, which I got. So, that happened too. Alright. That out pretty easily. An earth element. Let me show you what happens if you transform into a skeleton soldier. Let me come over here and talk to this guy. He thinks we're one of us. He used Miss Bones, that she was a real Belle. If we turn back into Monica, he instantly realizes we are fooling him and becomes an enemy. Oops. There we go. Alright, and I mean that's basically how monster badges work. To level them up is a huge pain. They level up incredibly slowly. Their stats suck compared to like basic weapons, even when the monsters are really well upgraded. So it's like never worth doing. Unless you want to, and I mean, oops, hold up. He's seeing me. I need to drop him. Okay. Let's change back into Hamara, because that's what we need to do to progress the plot here. And then we can come back this way, and he should think we're one of him.
I'm getting a lot of sun drops lately. Got so many they're coming out my ears. Take some from me, would ya? Here.
There we go. There are the sun drops. Ah, shoot. There we go. And then we just need to get out. So we just need the fairy saw, and then we're done. We can level up the evil size, great. I'm not too concerned about it. I don't think it's going to level up on this map. But I'll kill what I can. Mostly I need unknown bones to get some more badges. These up. Toss them. I do also have like 5 ride pod fuels. I've left a lot of ride pod fuel on the ground because you can't hold more than 5 tanks of ride pod fuel, and I'm capped. Which is a little unfortunate, but you see the evil side is actually very strong. The Bone Rapier is another item that has its own upgrade path. You just don't get it as a reward from anything. So I thought I'd make one and use it a little bit while I was grinding. There's our fairy sauce, we can leave whenever. I'm just gonna repair now. Save myself some time. Got the ton, which we do need. Because we just need lots of bait. Bunch of crystals I actually do need as well. Some of my weapons want beast. And I'm just going to clear out the rest of the map, because why not? I might actually get the level now that I look at my experience. There we go, I did it. Got the level on the sword. So that's going to get us 4 points to upgrade it with. And I'll come this way and kill these guys too. Poison kind of sucks, but it's an easy enough fix. Just pop an antidote. Some unknown bones, some batons. All good things to have. Just get all our loot down this way on the way back. Don't know if that's going to be enough to get another level. I don't think it will be. Ooh, repair pattern. 100 crystals, also good. Bombs, fine. Whatever. I'm a little less excited about that one. Oops. Toss that, okay. Toss that in case there's more repair powder or whatever in it. Nope. Mostly, I think that's like my entire source of holy crystals is from those rocks, so if I can get those rocks to pay out, that would be nice. Any holy crystals I can pick up, it's wonderful. Let's upgrade our weapon just a little bit. Build up. So we need chill, smash, and beast. So let's go with chill because I think I have a ton of chill. I have 5. We need chill at what here? 54? Yeah, so I can just give it all 5 of these. I think I could have given it 1 less, actually, now that I look at the numbers. Yeah, I could have given it 1 less. Oh well. Not so much chill. Not the end of the world. It's not like it won't need chill in the next level. Like, after I upgrade it, it's going to need chill 81 to move up again, so it's not a huge loss. And it's not like I'm not waiting for the attack to go up anyway. Because we're waiting on its attack to hit 47 before it can upgrade, and it's got attack of 35, so it's going to take 6 levels to upgrade. Because each level is 2 attack. And if I keep meleeing around, that's like 6 levels is another 24 points. So I think that'll be enough for what it needs. I'll have to check and count, but might as well get the rest of the experience I can get it. And everything's choking all at once here. That's unfortunate. I got poisoned again. This is another one of my millions of antidotes. Over there, there. Alright, monsters defeated. Could go fishing if we wanted to, but I've already got the fishing medal on this floor, so I think we're good. And I got an antidote drink right back, so everything worked out. So now we need to go to the last level and grow the Lafretia stem to attract the butterfly that apparently Holly was after. Might have lost why we were doing what we were doing and all of that, but that's it. That's there. I caught you up. Where's our fairy saw? There it is. Sun drop. Do 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 do. Okay. Proceed to the next floor. And we'll go to the last floor. Let's save first, just in case I screw something up. Pretty sure I'm not going to screw anything up, though. There isn't really a whole lot to screw up here. We'll move to the Rainbow Falls. It's not a big empty area. There's really nothing going on here, except this water. Tiny swamp, something mysterious about it. I see a rainbow over there. So this seems as good a place as any to plant our Lefretia. So there's the seed. Well, that's not enough to make it grow. That's just enough to make it bud. To make it grow, we're going to need to give it sun drops, which thankfully we just obtained. So let's use the sun drops on it. I didn't know you had to put them in the water, but apparently you do. And then they fall off because the flower instantly starts growing to massive proportions.
Is this a flower? It's huge.
It's a Lefretia.
Ignore the, like, tearing there. I don't think that's supposed to be there. Anyway. We have this, scoop. And it just so happens that means we can recruit another character. Also, we need to go recruit Donnie anyway, so. Let's make a move back to Palm Breaks. Actually, let's go to the underground channel and we'll pick up Donnie first. No. Ignore the audio choking. Donnie, what's up? Here's your coins. And while we're here, let's dig for a scoop. I might have to do this. No new ideas to be saved. Okay. Well then. I'll probably make a small cut here as I run across town to hand in our last bit of recruitment here. Alright, so the first thing we have to do, see if I can get in here, is we have this gold paint we picked up in the future. This is Julia, my wife-to-be. It's a painting. He's a magical artist with the power to make the things he draws real. What we draw really does exist in this picture, as long as it's not a living thing. Even a magical artist can't draw life. But there's apparently a golden egg in a big old tree, and the paint color gives used to bring it to life. So, he wants me a golden paint from a golden egg from a giant tree in the future. I don't think he said it was in the future, but that's where we got it. Gold paint. Uses it. Boom. Julia is suddenly real. So Parn and Julia join our party and go to the train. I forget what Julia does. I know Parn does. Parn does. He sells you paint. Paint merchant, which use the paint to paint houses and shit. In the Georama minigame, so it's worth having. As for what we're doing in here, head upstairs. And I think she's in this room, but I could be wrong. She's not in this room. Is she in this room? She isn't in this room. Where is she? Is she in the bar right now? I don't want to go all the way down to the bar. I was hoping she would just be here. I guess I will make a cut when I get to the next NPC, so I will, I'll make that cut now. Well, it just so happens we have a picture of an unusual flower. There, got Claire. Couldn't remember if she was in the bar, the cafe, or where, but I found it. So that is everybody except Ferdinand, and I don't have a roasted chestnut yet. I'm sure I'll get one at some point. So we can move back to Sindane Station. And let's go see what those 3 new people do for us. I mean, Donnie, we already know what Donnie does. He's Scoop Man. Scoop Man D. Donnie the Super Scoop. Alright, so we are in the second car. Let's check the first car just in case one of them sits in there. Claire adds 2 to enemy's rage chip and will sell you gift capsules. Did she sell them at a discount? No. Unfortunate. Donnie. Opens locked doors, opens locked treasure chests, and sells you repair items. So he sells bread, repair powders, and treasure chest keys. And you can still dig for a scoop here. We don't have anybody else in the first car, so we can hit the second car. I can show Gerald, who was in my party when I started showing things, so you didn't get to see him. He's down here. Side need. He gives you bonus points for upgrading your guns and sells you guns. As far as what he's got for sale, he's just got the trumpet gun for sale. If we come down here, here's Bart and Julia. Bart. You can escape dungeons at any time, and he'll sell you paints. And he sells all the colors of paint. Julia bewitches or charms enemies with a certain range and will sell you armbands for Monica, so... She unfortunately doesn't give you the bonus points for upgrading them, but that's where you get the armbands. So I think that's going to be it for today's episode. So join me next time and we will finish up chapter 2 and fight our boss. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.